Hello guys! Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Our topic for today is all about the microbial diversity. Like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to click the notification bell below for more updates and information about microbiology. Let's get started!
I just need to clear my head.
Microbial diversity. It can be defined as the range of different kinds of unicellular organisms like bacteria, archaea, protists, and fungi. Various different microbes thrive throughout the biosphere, defining the limits of life and creating conditions conducive for the survival and evolution of other living beings. The diversity of microbes presently living on Earth is known to be high and is thought to be known to be enormous. But the true extent of microbial diversity is largely unknown. New molecular tools are now permitting the diversity of microbes to be explored rapidly and their evolutionary relationships and history to be defined.
Species diversity allows more varied and flexible response to environmental changes. More diversity microbial communities can better cope with disturbance and stress than can low diversity soils, especially in the different types of microbes. Microbial diversity considers the vast array of microorganisms, the smallest forms of life which exist everywhere. There are 500 named species of archaea divided into two phyla, the Eukaryota and the Synarchiota. Eukaryote comes from a Greek which means broad old quality. Is a phylum of archaea. It is one of the two phyla of archaea. They are separated from the other archaeans based mainly on RNA sequences and their unique DNA polymerase. It is an inhabit diverse environment. Halophilic Eukaryote dominate in hypersaline environments such as dominate solar saltines and salt lakes. Mesogenic Eukaryote are found in intestines, anoxic sediments, and sludge digesters, while thermophilic Eukaryote thrive in thermal. Synarchiota. Archaea that have been recently identified to be present in marine environments, where they are responsible for nitrification. Cycrophile and organisms that can live and thrive at temperatures much lower than normal, a form of extremophile. The kingdom Synarchiota has the distinction of including microbial species with the highest known growth temperatures of any organisms, although they are microscopic, single-celled organisms, and they flourish under conditions which would quickly kill most higher organisms. There are 8 supergroupings of eukaryotes, and all of them include single-celled organisms and 5 are entirely microbial. Single-celled organisms. It is a unicellular organism or also known as a single-celled organism. It is an organism that consists of a single cell, unlike a multicellular organism that consists of multiple cells. Unicellular organisms fall into 2 general categories. It is a prokaryotic organism and eukaryotic organism. Other organisms that are single-celled, like amebas, algae, plankton, bacteria. All of this is you need a microscope to see single-celled organisms. Is virus a single-celled organisms? Viruses are not classified as cells and therefore are neither unicellular nor multicellular organisms. Most people do not even classify viruses as living, as the lack of metabolic system, and are dependent on the host cells that they infect to reproduce. What is the largest single-cell organism? The largest single-cell organism is alga. Biologists use the world's largest single-celled organisms, an aquatic alga cell, Eulerpa taxifolia, to study the nature of structure and form in plants. It is a single cell that can grow to a length of 6 to 12 inches. Do single-celled organisms are? Single-celled organisms, such as this green algae, kill themselves, but when they do, they leave nutrient gifts for their neighbors. The resting place for the dead is not with the living for a very biological reason, a body roots. Can single-celled reproduce? Living things reproduce, forming other organisms like themselves. Some single-celled organisms reproduce by a process called in-binary fission. Material from one cell separates into two cells. Do single-celled organisms need oxygen? Some single-celled organisms do not need respiration to survive. Do single-celled organisms have brain? In an individual cell, there is no brain, but single cells must still make decisions. They must react to the changing environment around them, engage in growth and cell divisions, and many of processes. Microbial diversity cells are known to respond to various stimuli, such as chemicals, light, temperatures, changes, and electromagnetic fields. Why is microbial diversity important? It is important because the diversity of microorganisms is critical to the functioning of the ecosystem, because there is the need to maintain ecological processes such as decomposition of organic matter, nutrient cycling, soil aggregation, and controlling pathogens within the ecosystem. Why is microbial diversity important for human health? Microbial diversity important for human health, it is because the gastrointestinal tract of mammals maintains a highly diverse microbial population that plays an important role in nutrition metabolism, protection against pathogens, and the development of immune system. It is estimated that at least 1,000 different bacterial species coexist the human intestinal tract. What is the benefit of microbial diversity in our environment? The benefit of microdiversity in our environment is our new understanding of microbial diversity will allow us to cure disease, engineer and conserve our environment, manufacture better products, grow more food, and colonize other worlds, and so much matters. How do you measure microbial diversity? The range of microbial diversity can be initially estimated from the number of different morphotypes determined by fluorescent microscopy following staining with specific dyes that bind DNA of living cells only. Second, physical and chemical parameters of the sampling site like temperature or supplied substrates.
Our microbial exposure needs are not confined to a single of species. Exposure to a diverse range of species is a requirement. This may mean that our exposure needs can be met by one or more of a diverse range of microbes which make up the human and environmental microbiome. If any species is missing, the rule may be not met by others. That's all for the microbial diversity. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and share for more updates. Bye guys! See you on my next vlog.